The Thierry Mugler project came to me through the architect who designed their headquarters in Paris. This was a very interesting renovation of an old industrial building. They had a very simple need, which is to fill a very imposing space in a very central reception area with a statement about the vitality of this company. The space is majestic and it is naturally lit in a very interesting way. I was very inspired by the feeling of openness on one hand and lightness and transparency, and at the same time of intimacy. You experience the feeling of design within an architecture that is somehow harmonious with that design. I felt that the best thing to do was to represent their activity through their craft and through their changing collections as a dynamic company whose work was motored by a very creative group of people. The frame is composed of elements from the atelier, from the craft of the company. These in themselves are very visually interesting pieces, elements that when you deconstruct them, you recognize the design quality, the style that is typical of this company. In one very intense session, I focused on their winter collections and selected 15 pieces of clothing. The result was a central, very colorful representation of the textures and designs of the current collection, framed by a very sober, neutral representation of the work, the behind-the-scenes craft in the atelier. I think the piece really enhances the image of the company because it presents to the public the innovative quality of Thierry Mugler's design. It really represents the unique quality of their vision.